Yeah. I still don't think he can use all 8 tires at once.
I know that, but I'm just saying it comes with another set of 4. So
What does?
that car,
What car?
the Primal Traction Hobbies Porsche
I haven't
934.
changed
They
the motor
just
in
came out with
such a long
that whole
time.
6 scale.
Yes.
Josh, did you
What's
dye
up?
your hair?
No.
Yeah. Just
He
for-
got in the shower. It's amazing what that does.
Just a shower cleaned it up.
He's got,
Yeah.
it's because he had all that dust in his hair and it changed his color. Right, Joe?
Bush. Bush.
I guess.
Bush.
Still don't know how they're going to use 8 tires on a car, but
2 sets at a time.
Oh, it's a dually. What's up, Squirrel?
oh, it's a dual.
Squirrel.
I was way off.
Porsche dualies.
What's up?
What's up, Dwayne?
Hey guys. Evening.
Hello.
I
Brad's upset we were teasing him about 8 tires.
About 8 tires?
8 tires.
Yeah.
8 tire.
There's a car that comes with 8 tires.
8
I'm trying
tires.
to figure out how you use them all at once.
I don't know why I'm still not getting you, Josh.
It just started, Brad, and I don't know. I'm not at your place.
Yes.
I'm right here. It's on my screen. Would you like me to share it and then you can watch it on the
I
Zoom?
can't read. I can't read. There it is. They don't put it as the first block on the screen. That ticks me off. I have to
Dang,
search
man.
for it.
I got half of
Write a
mine.
letter to the warden.
I have to slide my finger down.
Hey, Dwayne.
The warden.
I got a good mind to write a letter to the warden. Come on, you should know the movie.
Hell
too.
yeah. There you go.
Somebody needs a
Ooh,
Xan.
look at that. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Somebody got something nice.
Ooh.
Oh, look at there.
You wouldn't believe what I got from the food bank, man.
It wasn't
Food?
that chassis.
I got one of those CO2 things that makes things fizzy, puts carbon, that puts
How bad is it? Chassis
Combination
up and
in-
down.
Oh, what?
Like, will it fold up easy?
Like,
Wow.
like this or this?
No, the other way. That's better than what I had. Yes. What's up, Dirt?
I only had 2 bolts holding this transmission on.
It's better than
Ooh.
one.
There's 4 there, but
Right.
there was only 2 holding it.
Like, I wouldn't
Well,
trail.
better than one.
I wouldn't trail.
Did
up-
I?
Sorry.
It looks like that chassis bends.
It's 3D printed, bro.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
I
Oh,
just
I
printed
thought
it.
it was metal.
No.
Metal.
Or
It's metal.
Yeah.
Made out of aluminum.
I guess it was,
Aluminium.
if it was made out of carbon fiber, I guess it would bend less.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
If it did, then there'd be an issue.
Yes.
Carbon fiber should be not bendable, huh?
Oh, it'll
Oh,
still bend, just not as much.
yeah. It's got some bend to it.
Well, I know on one of the ones that when you carbon fiber a tub, it's stiffer than the metal ones.
How
Metal.
stiff.
You gotta say it right. Metal.
Metal.
Looks like the same as Deco, isn't it?
Right.
There you go.
Now, Dwayne will fight us about Decal.
Decal.
Deco.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
What's the difference?
These tires
Decals.
are out of
Ah,
decals.
okay.
There's a huge difference.
There he goes.
Decals and decals are very different.
That's the old-
Decals,
There you
decals
go.
like a little lizard in Texas. It's called a decal.
That's a gecko, you.
Oh, it's
Is
a
he-
gecko.
Is he springy?
Yeah, it's a
Raymond?
springy decal.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
lizard,
It depends on what all you
little
want.
lizard, those little lizards are fast as hell.
Yeah, they run across all the time.
Kurt, you should have been first on my email.
You had to scroll. You have to scroll down, Kurt.
Scroll down. What the
Check your
hell?
junk
What are
mail.
you gonna do that for? Ooh.
I'll send it again in case you didn't get it. And I know you're probably messing around.
He was probably napping.
Yeah, I want to. Oh,
Happen.
Yeah, the YouTube notification will come up, but the email didn't.
Right. As long as you have your notification bell set, Tom, correctly.
what the hell?
If you don't, then it may not show up.
Ooh, bush. Yeah, I got to show Kurt what I got today.
It's appropriate for life.
Yeah, it is.
Does it
You
cover?
guys see the new 50th anniversary Bigfoot they're coming out with in RC?
Tires does it come with?
It looks cool. I like the color combination on it. Comes with gold rims and
I do
everything.
not.
Oh, that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not like it.
I didn't think it was. I don't know if I like the color combo.
Why, you don't like the gold rims and the black body?
It don't look right.
It
It
just,
does not.
it looks weird.
Not for a Bigfoot. Blue body.
Well, the blue body's fine. It's just
And what about the
all
what
the
about
gold
the new,
accents. It's kind of
what about the ultimate
not.
Traxxas Raptor R that just came out too? I think they did some different things on it.
That video
It's
like
4S
came out
capable.
a couple hours ago. I haven't watched any.
It's 4S capable.
Yeah, it's 4S
Yeah, it's
capable. Yeah.
4S.
Was
and
it
it's
4S?
Slash.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
It
it's
4S.
might
4S.
be 4S.
They basically did an ultimate.
How many S is it?
They put a bunch of metal parts on it.
Metal.
Sticks.
Metal.
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 It's a metal decals.
There you go.
Deco.
There you go.
I like the golden blackish one that they have. That's the good looking
Golden what?
Now
combination.
you can't say that online like that. Jesus.
Yeah, that's against.
What,
Come on.
what are you talking
Get
about?
us canceled. Leave that
Oh,
stuff.
shoot.
Here's Kurt.
Now Josh is gonna get
I think it's 4S.
Is it
Yes, the
4S?
new one's 4S.
Thanks for clearing that up, Kurt.
All
Thanks,
right.
Kurt.
Hey, Kurt, I was also discussing about the new Primal Traction Hobbies Porsche. I bet you like it.
Primal.
Primal.
It's all
The
metal.
Primal Traction Hobby combo. They got together and they made a joint venture in making the car. It's
Is
also
that a
4-wheel drive, and you can turn it to 2-wheel drive with a press of a button too.
That-
The electronics are all in metal. Everything's in metal on
Metal.
Metal.
Is it?
Metal.
Metal.
it. Yeah,
Metal.
Is that a tiger driving and a cougar
I
in the
thought you would
passenger
like it
seat?
because you're a big fan of Porsche. You like Porsche bodies and stuff.
Yep.
There's a cougar in the car.
Where?
Ooh.
What's her
Hopefully
name?
she's
I
got a
know
little
I
bit of
put
money.
it there.
Janine.
Janine.
Janine. That's
They seem to have two different ones. They have one with all the fog lights and one without the fog lights. I saw two different variations of it. Stole the Golf livery though.
You just didn't put them on. Is that how that works?
Yeah,
Possibility.
just like the tires, you can have different liveries or tires.
No, same livery, dropped
Oh.
up fog lights.
What
You
the
sure?
fuck is a livery?
That's what I was getting ready to
The
say.
golf livery, that's kind of the way they painted it. With that blue and orange and you know what I mean.
So that considers. a
Oh my
livery?
God.
That sounds like a Canadian word.
Hey.
Every.
Livery.
Well, that's
Hey?
live. That's livery.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
livery,
that's
eh?
livery.
Oh, livery instead of livery.
You really have to enunciate the Y's.
Every. and
The
ivory.
livery just means that it has different decals on it.
Oh, different
Kurt,
decals
Kurt.
on the livery.
He's our man.
Bang.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
don't know.
$10, huh?
Yep. Oh, I think it was 8 something with
Oh, was it on
tax. Yeah, it was
sale?
10.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Had
Who
it
makes
upside
them?
down.
Pittsburgh.
It's for my
Pittsburgh?
lawnmower. They're just regular screwdrivers.
They're torque heads.
Yeah.
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas now. That's shameful. I can't allow that.
All right, Mr. Snap-on.
I ordered something else too, Kurt.
Just $50 a month.
You too can.
$50 a
sponsor
month
Kyle.
for the next.
You too could have
20
$1
years.
billion in your garage for $50 a month.
Yeah, just $50 a month.
For the next
Ordered
20
the
years.
Corvair, Kurt.
I didn't even have to give him a DNA sample.
He's probably going to
Oh,
use that. He's probably going to use that one torque bit probably once in his
One
lifetime.
time.
One time.
That's it.
Hey,
And then he's going to
Hey,
lose
Keith?
it.
hey Keith, is that a new truck? Cause I don't think I've seen it. It looks,
No, this
Unused.
is a very old truck. This is my mud truck.
Okay.
I'm putting a bigger motor in it.
Well, you know it's
Hold on.
his because it's green and he likes green.
well, like I see green side rails.
I'm painting a truck green. I'm going to make Keith jealous.
He'll be green with
Sure.
envy.
I also ordered the Corvair.
Did you?
Yeah. It was almost $50.
Yeah, by the time
Kurt,
when
is
they
that your
order it,
niece?
yeah, of course.
Yeah. I think
Kurt,
it's like $29.90. I'm like, all right, $30. $49. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, Kurt, is that your niece in the background?
Is that who? There's
Your
nobody behind
niece?
me.
Yeah,
There's no one
there
there. That's a doll.
No, that's a doll.
is.
It's a robot.
It's the decal of her niece, of your niece.
It's a livery.
So,
Like one of his fat heads.
Yeah, it's
Speaking of-
literally a livery.
It's gonna be a
so speaking of bodies,
She wanted
I
to hang out with you. She wanted to hang out with
did
her uncle.
order.
oh, she wants to be on camera, Brad. She doesn't care about me.
Yeah.
Do you think
I
she
did
actually
happen to
say
order-
that?
Hold on a second. He wants to talk about a body. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Matt.
I ended up actually ordering a body for my SCX-10 too. I realized that Horizon Hobby was doing a sale on some of their bodies, and picked up a what is it, F-250 cab only for $28 shipped.
The J
Nice.
Concepts body?
No, Pro line. They got it on sale for $20.99 for a cab only Ford F-250.
That's, did you make sure that was the SCX-10?
Yep, SCX-10, 10 scale, 12.3 wheelbase. I looked it over. It's
Now, why
$20.99
is
on
that
sale. It
sliding?
ends tomorrow. The sale
don't-
ends tomorrow, so
Don't think it's
Where at?
a Horizon.
Horizon.
Oh yeah,
Don't think
Horizon's
it's a
got
Pro line body. Wasn't that
I was
J
pretty
Concepts
shocked.
you have, Chunky?
What's it called?
Get the look. on it.
It's a cab only
Cab only what?
F-250.
What year F-250 body?
I think it's like 2015
2000 what?
or 17.
17,
2015.
yep, 21.99,
17.
just a cab only.
There you go.
F Ford 250 Super Duty cab, clear. 12.3.
12.3.
And no, it ends at the end of the weekend, Monday.
Gonna be the
Tomorrow's
4th
the
of
30th.
July
Yeah.
next
Oh.
Friday.
No.
It doesn't
I
say.
haven't
Is it,
seen that one.
is it Proline? Yeah, it is Proline.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't
Can we
look
get
too
a
bad.
pretty
picture?
shocked.
Can we see you a picture of it?
No.
Okay.
Gotta imagine it.
Well, he's a Ford lover, so. Okay.
That's
like
a
the-
4-letter
like the
word,
color.
Brad.
Oh. See, the
Oh,
only
it's a
thing I don't
dually,
like
too.
about that is they incorporate the front bumper in the body, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Yeah, but if you paint it all the
But for
same
20
color and
bucks-
put a bumper in front of it, you're not gonna see it.
Yeah, but you have to cut, now you have to cut it off to get to it.
Yeah.
It blocks
Yeah,
the
'cause they-
chassis.
They did the same thing to the
SCX6.
SCX6, and that was the only reason why I didn't get it. It's because you gotta take the bumper off to
Integrate
use
it.
it,
Mm,
Yep.
or cut it off the body.
well,
I don't
cut
have
the
a
motherfucker
bumper,
off the
so-
body.
Tighten up.
What tires are those?
Round ones.
Which ones?
Rubber ones.
No, I mean, what name style is
look-
it?
Those look like the flat irons.
Flat irons?
I bet you they're
I
a
guess you
Proline.
can't put this motor
I
on
bet you
here.
they are Proline.
I bet you they're
I
a
think they might be
Proline tire.
1.9.
Yeah.
Why can't
But
you
they're-
put the motor on?
Who uses
The
have you
pinion
seen anybody
gear
use
is
those
too
flat
thick.
irons in your competitions or just trailing?
Pinion gear won't go on the groove.
You mean it won't go on the groove?
You know, there's grub screw, you know, the
Uh-huh,
flat part
uh-huh.
of the motor.
Yeah.
It's like right there, and then it won't
You
tighten up.
tighten your grub screw?
Yeah, but it's on the round part, not the flat part.
You
Well,
need to
turn-
put it on the flat
Turn
part.
the motor by hand.
No, he's saying that the groove on the motor isn't
It
cut all the way down
stops.
the shaft.
Yeah, it ain't all the way
Oh.
down. That's what the problem is.
Okay.
You got a die grinder,
Get the grinder out.
Yeah.
Yep. Get the
just make sure you
grinder.
tape
Make
the
you a
vent
flat-
holes, because the magnets will suck up the filings.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Turkey,
take a die
you got a-
grinder.
Bell spacer design for the servos to lay down the winch.
Hello.
That's
Earth to
just
Chunky.
friggin-
Look at him. He's all.
Oh,
Talking to me?
Do you have the lay down space, the lay down
Oh my god.
part, the little boot that you just put on for a lay down winch to mount it sideways?
Do I have it?
Do you have a file?
Oh, no. But I could within a couple minutes.
Eight.
I have
Eight.
two of them and they're like not spaced the same.
Eight.
They're two different.
Wayne, when was the
We
last
were
time you
talking.
used all those cars?
Brad. Brad. We were talking about something. Wait a second. We were almost done. The ones I have are different sizes, Chunky, so I just wanted one
I got
the same size. Okay, Brad, your turn.
When was the last time you used all of those in the background on the wall?
Oh, I couldn't tell you the last time I used them all.
We figured for
Why-
sure there'd be tape on the bottom for last used.
I don't keep track of when I use them.
I bet there are people who do that. I bet there are people who do that.
Last used.
you do.
Dwayne, now I
You
know
do.
you've got
He
a
said
book that has a
doo-doo.
You
maintenance
said
record.
doo-doo
He
dad.
No, I don't, Joe. I don't actually.
What?
When I break it, I fix it. That's it.
You seem like the type that would have a book that has a maintenance record.
No, I
He
don't.
does seem like that.
I know, right? He's lying to us.
Uh-huh. I feel like I'm being lied to.
Or he
Yes.
puts down the
I
the
do
year or
too.
month you last used it.
That would be a maintenance record, Brad.
Last part installed on such and such date
Huh.
of such year.
Back with stock piece. Did not upgrade, but want to. Oh,
Miller Motorsport. It broke
And then-
again.
it broke again.
And then that automatically goes to a to
Book-
order list.
Book number
Yeah,
4.
It's on the order list, but it's not been ordered.
It's got
I
4
think
books
this
on it.
is
It's broke so
fine.
many times.
No,
Oh, the Miller.
get out of
All right.
here,
Yeah.
There you go.
Bush.
So did you end up ordering that cage, Dwayne?
No, I did not. I did not. The
I'm
shipping was a
impressed.
little,
I'm
Great.
impressed. I'm impressed.
shipping was too much, Joe.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah, it was an outrageous amount, like triple the cost of the part.
Ooh, that's a lot of.
Stop.
Yeah, I don't need it that
Shipping.
bad.
Stop being crazy.
I didn't know if you're talking to your niece or the cat.
Be crazy.
Both.
Both.
They both act the same.
I doubt that.
Hey, Tony.
What's up,
You
redneck?
stop
Two
it.
one's got way more energy.
Yeah. Don't you want to go swimming? So, huh?
Yeah, I want to go swimming.
I said, don't you want to go swimming?
Get a
Hell
pool, or
yeah.
is it like a blow up kiddie pool?
Yeah, it's not a very big pool.
I just about
Stop
stopped
it.
at Walmart on the way home and bought a kiddie pool just to sit in my yard.
It's that
Not
hot,
a bad
huh?
idea, Joe. If it's that hot, what the hell?
Yep.
Right?
Anything to cool down.
When it's 100 and something here and it's for for a week or something, yeah, I go outside and get the hose out, man, and spray my whole
Hey,
fucking.
hey, Kurt. Yeah, we
That's why there's no
Earlier-
water in California.
earlier we were
Duckman told me that.
earlier this week we were an index of around 110 with the humidity, and it was like the mid 90s.
Nice. We were still in the low 60s.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
It's been
that's
beautiful
lying.
here. It's been beautiful here.
You lying bastard.
Yeah.
Call me a liar, you.
I'm sure
That's
you get
bullshit.
real hot days sometimes, don't you, Kurt?
Every once in a while.
Ralph, get out of my
72 degrees right now. 71.
That-
yes.
It's been like that all day.
Shit. It's 96 degrees here.
It's been windy,
Now.
super windy though.
Disregard chunk. I think I found the other one. Oh, never mind. It's split.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah, Matt, you're going to be going through some real hot weather.
Continue
soon.
searching.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can't design one? Come on.
He was making one real quick. I have him making something else there real quick.
Oh, I thought he was looking up a file.
When he makes that face, his mouth will start to open. That's when he's really in the design. It's like Bobby Poff games, and his mouth opens and he doesn't blink. He's concentrating.
That's
on
when you know
keeping his mouth closed.
concentration's on point.
Yeah, now it's gonna come out all crooked because he's concentrating too hard to keep his mouth closed.
Josh is carbon build. Short, medium, or long shock rods.
That only happens when I name them.
Shock rod. Which the
Rod
VRD
ends. Mhm.
one? Not the shorts.
It's got medium
Yeah, the medium, the one with the
Long.
little,
Medium. Hell yeah.
and short.
the schmedium with the tab off to the side,
Yeah.
not like right next.
Yeah,
to the
they all
hole.
have tabs.
Yeah, but the one that's not even with the hole, the one that's up a little bit. That should be the
Medium one. Yeah.
What are you building?
BRD carbon.
Oh, cool. Nice kits.
Yeah, I started on it last night.
Cat's trying.
Nice.
Another late night, Joe.
No, I was up till 12. Just was in the mood. Cranked it out. It's actually a pretty simple build. There's not a lot to it.
No,
It's a good build.
even the motor, even the tranny was fairly easy, I thought.
Yeah. The only thing that I wasn't real sure is that stupid spacer that goes around the drive gear, spur gear. I had to mess with it a couple times because the picture doesn't really.
Oh, the X that comes between the transmission and the spur cover? Or are you talking about in the transmission, that spacer, the little black plastic one?
There's a little black spacer that shows going the direction to show it going on the outside of the pin, but it actually goes in between the pin and the the bearing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Picture shows it backwards.
Yeah, that was a good build. It's a good driving truck too for
Hey, Josh.
out of the box like that.
Well, this one has a special destination. It's to be determined.
He's wanting to build the Lone Ranger soon with Vanquish axles, I think. Nice.
Hey, Josh, are you waiting for any new cars?
No, not right now. Dirk, I was watching earlier. He actually said he's going to do a straight axle build with it too. It sounds pretty cool.
Is Lone Ranger?
Yeah.
Nice.
Crawler Canyon. It's gonna do it.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw him at noon. I was too busy to even turn on the YouTube today while I was driving.
Well, good thing, Kurt. You don't need to have those distractions.
I just listen. I don't watch.
The one that I
Treat it
really
like a
wanted,
radio
Brad,
station. What did you say, John?
said the one that I really wanted, Joe got.
What Joe get?
BRX01
Oh,
A and
The
B.
wheelbase.
Isn't there BRX02 also?
Yeah, sure
There
is.
is, yeah.
What's the difference between the two?
A lot.
One number.
Yeah, yeah, but what's different than the chassis, that special pop-ups or something?
The BXR01 is a leafer, and I believe the 2 is a link.
Okay, so that's a significant change in the chassis.
No.
you can
And
say
I think
that.
the 2 is longer. Where's Sean when you need him? Even though he says there's too many people that like him now, so he can't.
Yeah, he can't like him though. Prima
He
donna.
doesn't like much. He doesn't like much.
Nope.
Anything that's not construction.
Construction only.
Yeah, it's funny how you can just 100% change like that. I don't get it.
Actually, it's almost like a 180 degrees different in thing for the hobby for yourself.
So I get a different opinion.
I
Pull
do
your
get
mic
that he's
down.
into construction because that's what he does for a living, but
Yeah,
Oh, Keith, that's not the wrong diameter opinion, is it?
No, he took it off the other motor.
Took it off the other motor.
Pull your mic down.
Yeah, I took it off the other motor.
Kurt.
He couldn't. He didn't hear me the first time. I'd yell at him.
Was it a 187 motor?
No, it's the
Murder was the case.
it's the arm it's off the
That's a Gorgon motor?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the issue. There's more,
Yeah.
it's thicker.
It's the thing needs to be ground, or unless I get a smaller a skinnier pinion.
Where's that 13 turn motor you have?
It's
You don't
probably
have other
packed away.
opinions?
No,
By
I
the
don't
way.
have any other opinions, Kurt.
Like
You
a
have a-
trip to the hobby shop.
You have a
tomorrow.
file?
Yeah, I can grind this or get another opinion, one or the other. I just want more wheel speed. This is my mud truck, so.
Why didn't you just change the opinion?
And leave the 35 turn it or 20s. Heck, it's a 27 turn.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got plenty of wheel speed with 27.
Yeah. Go a little bigger on the pinion.
Get a bigger pinion gear.
Yep, go up a couple teeth.
Uh,
Whatever your opinion is, just go up from there.
This,
On it. Go on Amazon, you can get a pack of like 5 for $10 or something like that, I think, or
I
cheaper.
bought one today for the Bandit.
Yeah, but how much did you pay for that?
It's like $3, I think.
Oh, that's not bad.
Is it a Traxxas pinion?
Probably
It probably wouldn't fit this axial then,
probably
huh?
Robinson Racing. That's what most hobby shops carry. Or no, they probably sold them a Traxxas one for $10.
Where is it? No, it wasn't $10. It was only like $3.
yes, it would fit. It probably will fit that motor, but just take the one off that you
It
got
is
for
a
your speed
Traxxas
run.
though. Yeah, for the speed run. It was $3.
What size is it?
I'll tell you offline just in case someone's
Ooh.
listening.
Oh.
I ain't giving you my secrets away.
You're
Hey,
crazy.
Javier.
Javi, what's
up,
happening?
Javi?
Javier,
So, bike.
But I wonder if I could take the other pinion off that Bandit and put it on here.
Hobby, we're
Probably.
gonna ban you for saying that.
You think that would work?
Mhm.
It probably will work as long as just measure it.
Yeah,
Measure your shaft to make sure it's the
Measure
same
the
size as
shaft.
your other shaft.
this is a lot. This one's a lot. This one would work. I don't know. It might be too big for the, the tighteners.
Oh, and it depends on if it's 32 or 48 bit.
Yeah.
You see what he wrote there, Kurt?
Yeah,
Passed
Dennis.
out.
He's
Ralph,
sleeping.
get out. $30. Where would the pitch sip sign be?
Ugh.
20.
It should say like
What did you use for
42T
the, you
or
see that, Josh?
32T.
Squirrel's asking you questions.
First every day video.
Harley Design just talked about his new sedan.
The fat tires
bring
and
them.
wheels I got off of an auction.
Get-
They're old.
Oh,
What are they?
Tamaya tires,
Proline-
aren't they, or something? No, Proline?
Proline road
Yeah.
rages.
Those look like Tamiya tires to
Road
me.
rages.
And the rim.
It is a
Oh,
Tamiya
those are
rim.
old. Those are 2.2s.
Yeah.
They're good looking rim though.
Yeah, he got lucky with those.
Yeah.
Road rages were the
So it looks like
thing back
almost
then.
like a Blackfoot style rim.
Hey, I bet you those tires will get decent traction in the wet. The way way the pattern is.
Not waterproof, Brad.
just for the factor of coolness. They used to have another tire that was
Oh,
like
here,
the old school Sportsman
here we
tire.
go.
by
Sean's
Mickey
chiming
Thompson.
in now.
Mhm.
Yeah. Different wheelbase. Yep.
Somebody
Body
poked the bear.
He thinks the 01 is a better truck.
You would say that because I bought the other one.
Yours is a 01 though. It's just
No,
the
he
adjustable
said
wheelbase.
he said the BTX 01 is better.
I think that's a typo.
Could be. Be honest with you, like I didn't even really compare. I knew I liked that body, so that was mostly what I bought it for.
He said he
Right.
could have those tires. He got them a couple of years ago for his Losi.
Here's a
Chunk
different
deep in
opinion.
thought. Now he's doing this head itch.
Doing the wiggle.
He had his phone down earlier and it looked like a gorilla scratching its head because it was like laid down here and it was like,
This opinion says 21 on it.
Probably a 21.
This one would work,
sometimes
but I don't know
does
the
the teeth,
pitch.
does
What's
the
that?
teeth match up?
I don't know.
Stick them up against it. You can tell.
Yeah. Check it before you put it on there.
Oh, no, yeah, the teeth don't match at all. Pinion's too small. Wow, big time.
That's probably 48.
Yep.
Yeah, because you bought it for your
Oh,
bandit
it
or your
says,
wrestler, right?
it says 48 PITCH.
Yeah,
Yep,
pitch.
48 pitch.
Pitch.
And what do I need for that, this one?
30,
32.
32.
32. No, this was just in my bag here. I got. Wonder if this will work. I'm gonna put a 12, 12 turn 550 can on it or whatever. Traxxas.
You see, Frank's last video about that, was it a DRX 10 or something like that?
What video is that? His speed
Where
run?
he said he bought a car from somebody and he says the shocks were in the wrong position, so he has to address it.
That'll work. This 12 turn Traxxas motor will work in here.
It was a short video.
Do you have another 12 turn Traxxas motor?
I got a couple of them, I think.
I would put the pinion you had on it back on it because that's going to pick up wheel speed a lot.
Yeah, that's what I did. I put this pinion, I put the pinion back on it that was on it. And put the 12 turn in there. I think this one came out of the drift car. I'm not sure. Came out of something.
The trenchers look like a good tire.
You'll have mail here in a second, Josh.
Yeah, it's gonna be in like a week and a half, Kurt. They said.
Oh, okay.
that body. Then I gotta go buy the paint that I returned. I returned like $30 worth of paint.
Why?
I didn't, was gonna use it.
Were they all green?
Get credit. It was some green, some gray.
Didn't
you
think
what,
you were
that-
gonna use it.
Yeah.
That hard body sure has used up quite a bit of more paint than what I thought from painting the
Boy,
light
this
sand body.
freaking-
That's for damn sure.
Huh.
Holy
Yeah, the
cow.
hard bodies take a lot more paint. Yep.
Josh, can you, zoom me?
Nope.
Huh? Does that look like it's
It
closer
looks like
to
a
the,
transmission.
no, but it looks like this is, the spur gear is like bent or something.
All those plastic gears have a little bit of bend to them.
Can you see it? It's like this
No.
side's a lot wider, this side's closer to this than it is to that.
Bend it.
Yeah, I can't spin it too good.
So what I
It
like to
spins.
do, so what I like to do is just watch it and make sure that you put your pinion to its lowest point of your wobble on the end droop. Because plastic gears always have a little bit of spur
Yeah,
gears
they're-
always have a little wobble to them.
They're never flat.
So you just got to make sure that your pinion is the groove is set to where when it does its in swoop, you're not hitting the edge or you're out of
Of
splines.
right, okay, I understand that now.
Man, that seems like it's way too tight if you're having that hard of a time to spin it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll loosen it up. I'll loosen it up a little bit.
you get you a post-it note.
Need to get that little ticky 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 ticky.
Ticket, yeah.
Post-it note works really well.
Ralph. Team cats and everything.
He just wants to help.
She thinks the cover of my Bronco body is, now she's in my box.
Of course, cats love boxes. Don't you know that?
Get out, get.
Thought cats had their own box.
The landmines are good. Dennis runs landmines on one of his comp trucks, doesn't he, Joe? Or he was for a minute.
I run landmines on my class 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, it's you, the Beetle.
Yep.
I've wanted to try those too since they came
Yeah.
out.
They were
but
good.
They do pretty good. As well as, I mean, on the truck anyway, on the truck they're on.
It grabbed harder than my tusks on that rock.
True.
Try those Bossmans first though.
That's what
I really like the
Um,
Boss.
They,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get
I got them all
some
mounted
boss
up,
mans.
ready to
The
go.
Bossman's such a different carcass, so it's kind of weird.
Right,
You
one
gotta run a
side's different
software
than the other.
Like I didn't think that they took being stretched to 2.2s as well.
I have mine on 1.9, so
Oh yeah,
I tested mine on 2.2s just to see what they would look like, and it's really weird. I don't know. Can't explain it.
I didn't stretch those ones.
mine are some chunky 1.9s.
Can't afford chunkies. They're too expensive.
I know for 3D printed shit, it's expensive.
Right. Goddamn guy charged an arm and a leg.
I'd write him a note.
Yeah, where's
I
the,
am.
you get a link in your email for the complaint box?
It's gonna fill up
Shipping
fast tonight.
sucks.
It goes directly to the trash folder.
Right.
Chunky, I printed the Panhard. The bottom L needs to be longer and a little thicker. Like I think up and down it's okay,
Okay.
but I think it needs to come 5 more millimeter out. That way when it bends, it comes underneath the chassis rails. Because right now I think when it bends, it's gonna be still outside of the chassis rail.
Gotcha.
Hmm. Man, I can't believe you threw that. Did you already have that truck put together when you showed that first picture, or you did? That's what you were doing.
That's what I was doing. I had the links already in the mock-up axles. I just swapped to the AR-45 portals. Did you
Well,
just
that's
send
right.
another version?
Yeah, that has reliefs for screw heads on the bottom.
Oh,
The other
I
one
guess I
does.
should stop this print.
If you want reliefs for the
Stop it,
screw
Ralph.
heads,
Stop licking.
Stop looking.
after I sent it, I went back and looked at it and I'm like, I forgot to do that.
Delete.
Countersink bits are for.
Get out of there. Go on. Psst. Oh, you stupid cat.
Better get that spray, or you better get the spray out.
Are you telling the Mace's cat?
Yeah.
No,
That's
he needs
messed
to
up.
spray it with
That's
water.
messed up, man.
I got
Spray a
Really?
cat, that would
call.
be in the doghouse. I did that to my wife's cat.
Now, to be fair, when I was younger, I tased my sister's cat.
Donkey.
To be fair,
I'd do some.
he lived quite a long while after that and crapped on my bed weekly. So
Yeah. My sister would throw her cat on me when I was sleeping.
Really would
Yeah,
help if
it
you.
shows vindictiveness from the cat's point of view.
oh yeah. I mean, I did Daisy. It's not like I didn't have it coming, I guess.
Yep. I would have to agree with that.
It's
Yeah.
all
Karma.
fair in love and war, I guess.
Could have been worse. He could have crawled up on your chest when you
They
was like
killed
in
me.
the recliner and shit on your chest.
Right.
or crap on your head.
Usually have to pay for that.
Get some strange, strange kitty
Rolling brown around.
pooping on you.
How long did the cat live for?
That's
Long time.
long time.
More than
Several-
18 years?
Several fortnights.
Sounds like it lived longer than 18 years.
Just say yes. Just go with it. Just go with it.
Cats, most cats usually can make it to 18 years.
No, I don't think it was
Really?
18 years. It ended up drowning in a pool. So
So it died from a misadventure.
Used all 9 lives in one session.
at least 8, because I'm pretty sure. Because it legit.
Oh
would-
yeah, the taser probably took a couple.
It would walk and its tail would go. And it shouldn't still make me laugh, but it does. Oh.
Was that
No.
Debbie's cat?
Yeah. Well, I can't even continue.
You shouldn't.
So the cat also cracked you up.
Yes, absolutely. Well, it was a black cat with a white patch right here. And it was, oh, it's quite literally, this will give you some in-depth into my sister. This is when she was in her activist days, and this Nelson Mandela was in jail and getting released. She
That's a
called,
long time ago.
yeah, she called the cat Mandela. So she was really proud of that.
Yeah, I always thought animals actually had a sense of humor.
Not that one. Not to me, anyway.
What
It was a good cat to everybody else.
was the name of the cat?
I don't know.
You don't remember the name of the cat?
Brad, would you?
He just explained the cat's name was Mandela. He just
Oh, that's
explained
right,
that.
Mandela. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. I almost spit my water everywhere. Oh wow.
Why are RTRs so expensive?
Because they come with everything.
I bet it's
Quit making sense, Dwayne. Let him complain.
Get
Yeah.
out of here with your knowledge.
Let 'em
He's like a
complain.
woman. He just wants to hear him complain, not have solutions or answers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
They just called you a woman, Dwayne.
No?
I've been
Nope.
called.
Heard a woman.
Yep.
Sorry, Hobby.
yeah, I've been called worse.
I've been called a lot worse.
Oh, he's almost done with that servo mount. His mouth's open and starting to droop.
The server mount's done. I'm working on the pan hard.
Well, send me the servo mount.
I did.
Slacking.
When did you send it?
Oh, Javier's still here.
like 10 minutes ago when he said it, he sent it.
No, that was the skids.
Oh,
He's-
the server mount I fixed. I thought.
The
No,
mount, the L mount.
The servo that you're supposed to be designing
Oh.
right now.
No,
The
I'm
side,
I'm not doing that right now. I'm sorry.
That's what he's waiting for.
yeah, the one damn thing he's
Whoever-
waiting for.
You ever seen a gas shock on the transversely on a rear live axle?
On a Hyundai?
No, I'm talking about a live axle car, a live axle truck.
Like a Hyundai.
I'm not talking about a Hyundai.
Well, they have
What about
live
a-
axle trucks.
What about
I
a
thought
Hyundai?
I've seen them. I thought I've seen them on Jeeps that were made for rock crawling and stuff.
Watching the X Games and listening to you guys.
I didn't even know they were on. I'm so out of touch.
Yeah.
Oh, why the hell do I don't have any throttle?
Keith.
What the fuck?
Comp Fox, $2.99.
Is the battery dead?
In the Comp Fox, it's brand new.
Yeah.
Everything elements on sale.
Everything.
Should get another
did you fit-
CR12.
Hey, Josh, did you finish your Mustang?
The Mach 1?
That's the only thing I don't see in here is the 12s.
Yeah,
It's, I've driven it a few times. There's some stuff I need to adjust, but yeah,
so it needs some tweaking.
yeah, it's on my other
Yeah.
channel.
You took it to a car show.
Where's the tweaking need to be? Suspension, engine?
Yes.
I'm gonna change the shifter out
Oh,
and then some adjustment to the clutch cable. When it gets warm, the cable stretches a little bit and it doesn't want to disengage fully.
oh, so it gets hot and it starts to stick to things.
No, it stretches.
It stretches.
Whoa!
Did you finally put the throttle at neutral?
Yeah, I gotta throw
In
it
it
back.
bound.
Hey, those drive shafts are, it's not good to just zing them like that.
Yeah, I know. Now.
Then
Especially
stop
when they-
doing it.
Especially when they smack your knuckles.
Tight.
That other chassis sticking okay, Chunk?
Oh, it's.
It's done. So,
Did it
It's-
stick?
yes. So your chassis is printed.
Sweet.
Another prototype, Josh?
You can't fit that on yours?
No, I had to cut it in half and glue it.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Ooh,
Is that a 313 wheelbase?
How come it looks like it's bent?
because he glued it.
Probably is.
It's all bone.
Prototype, for Christ's sake.
Here, I'll set it down.
There you
There.
go.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
it looks way
goodness.
better. When you're holding it
Yeah.
like that, it bows
Green.
pretty good.
See it? See it, man?
Yeah.
Wow. I hope it doesn't
just
snap
3D
while you're
printed.
crawling. I hope it doesn't snap.
It's a
This,
prototype. It's a
it's a
mock-up.
mock-up,
Oh,
so I can make the links and get things adjusted and because it's literally super glued together right here. You can see the little plastic piece to help hold it together right there. But if I push down on it,
It's all
you can
bows.
see it, man.
it's like a
Brr.
suspension and it's like it's suspension in the middle.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
that's what the one guy's car does. What is it, the Reese or whatever it is? Out here, he built those
Oh,
things.
the
They're all-
RES?
yeah, yeah, they're all flex like that.
And honestly, like, I think I wouldn't run this one because it's glued together at the mounting point for the links.
That
But
would be pain. That
it's
would be a
gonna be
pain in
tough,
the ass.
in 2 days. Chunky printed out of, what was that nylon carbon fiber, Chunk?
Yes.
And he was able to print in one piece.
That'd be
Oh,
terrible.
taking
And then,
It's gonna be green, Josh?
no,
No.
You taking it to Colton's?
yeah. It's gonna be Jericho's class 1. This will settle once I get the shocks adjusted. And then I'll bring the front up.
And then aren't you gonna mock it up with the transmission all in place? This is,
It's
The
already
transmission
there.
is in place.
because I don't see drive shafts hooked to it yet.
Okay, you didn't say drive shafts, you said transmission.
Meaning, I was meaning the transmission to the drive shafts. You're gonna do that, mock it up with that too?
It will be running Sunday.
Get the real chassis or the real printed chassis.
Yeah, the one from Chunky is a stronger print. And his bed was just big enough to print it all together.
Hmm.
So this will be the Tonto, the class 1.
What is,
The Tonto.
Don't taunt me.
So what is class one?
Flat
The
skid.
biggest thing is a flat skid.
And you can have
You gotta
any
have it.
body you want on it?
It has to, depending on what you're running under, it has to cover half the front, half the tire. You have to run a chassis mounted servo in class one. So that was the biggest change to this chassis. I moved the skid back a tiny bit and took some of the angle out of the front swoop compared to the Lone Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Where I can switch cameras. I'll spotlight again. So you can see there to there, the angle, the 10
Yeah.
degrees is gone.
Yep.
And the front of the class one lays over a little more. So I could do the chassis mounted servo, but now that I have the mounts for the chassis mounted servo on this, I can probably add extra holes here and can probably run a chassis mounted servo on this.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
now figured out the panhard geometry. Because the panhard's on here.
Yeah.
This is a Vanquish panhard, but Chunky is designing up a panhard.
I'm literally on send cut send right now, checking to see if this fits or this will cut out.
Right. So that's the biggest changes. The back's laid over more, the front's laid over some. I added a little bit of height to the shock tower for the class one. Since it's gonna have a servo up here, I'm making the shock tower be almost the same height as the servo. Like this is my mock-up servo that I just set in here.
So is that going to be a lay down servo mount or no? No, it's not. Okay.
No, see, it's a stand-up because there's three. Chunky designed the servo mount with three mounts, so you can put a winch in it, or
Alright.
you can do a lay-down winch
Oh, okay.
next to it.
Yeah.
So this is a shorty winch, but I'll be able to lay it down.
It's not a
Just-
mini,
there's
it's a shorty, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah, you
just
just
has
gotta-
enough gap.
Yep, you just gotta use the 90.
Why does that not
Can you
work?
put a one, an enclosed one in there? No, those are big ones, huh?
Yeah, you could. You just have to stand it up. Like you could put this, stand them up next to each other.
Yeah, but you couldn't lay
unless-
down a
unless-
enclosed one.
No, unless it, no, yes, you could put the Reefs IS 300 in it. But the problem is, yeah, the IS
Get up.
300 has the front exit, so
Go
you
on,
could
get
do it
out,
that way.
Ralph.
Okay.
Because the Reefs IS 300 is a shorty, if I remember right. But like the Boom Racing muscle winch should be too tall to lay over.
Hmm.
Maybe, I guess I could. If it's
just-
internal,
It's regular
Actually, it
servo
does
size.
it does fit. If it's internal, it does fit, but you couldn't fit a spool outside. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So you can put a full size.
Full size there.
Lay it down
One
and-
side.
Yeah, you just couldn't use like an Outlander servos type.
Yeah, you couldn't use something with a spool on it. It would have to be internal.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
So you could use a full size internal. As long as the mounting holes all lined up, which it should. It's pretty universal.
Okay. So the Traxxas motor won't spin and the Gorgon motor won't turn, but these do. The 35 ones turns do.
It won't
That
turn.
makes no sense.
right?
Yeah.
A
Must
bad
be that
motor.
track.
You
Must be
just
that
had the track.
Traxxas.
You just
Not the
had the
battery.
Traxxas one spinning.
For 2 seconds and then it stopped. You see, here's the Gorgon.
It might be too much. Are you running the 1060?
It's the original,
Yeah, it's
It's-
probably too much motor for the ESC. A 12
Think-
turn and a 9 turn, it's probably shutting off.
Yeah, because aren't they usually 21 turn?
Yeah, the 27,
Could have a too
27 or
high.
30.
yeah, see,
35.
it won't turn at all.
It's probably got a too high of an internal resistance.
It's too boo-hoo is what Joe's saying.
Too poo for you.
Guess so. Guess I don't get faster wheel spin on that.
Said ESC
can't.
not rated for that motor.
Yeah,
That 1060s are
Hmm.
good for 10 to 12 turn.
it's not a
Yeah, but this
1060.
is not a 1060, it's the
Oh.
stock, it's the stock.
Probably only a 30 ESC.
Well,
Time to get a new ESC.
Dude, if you're going that far, just get a 2-in-1 SE and put in it. Save you a lot of money.
Someone had them on sale for $80.
let's see what this one, Brian sent me. Oh, it's a 23 turn.
He didn't
Is
send
that
you any ESCs.
faster? I don't know if he sent
23
me
should be faster than the 27,
in the 27.
but it's
I think it needs to
gonna
be
be
welded.
negative. Your biggest thing to do is change opinion.
The least intrusive.
This is a super sport tune too. I'm not gonna put a sport tune in there. Tamaya.
Jenny.
It'd probably crap itself by putting a Tamiya motor in a damn axial anyhow.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to run to the hobby shop tomorrow. Keep this 27 turn and get a smaller or a bigger pinion.
Yes. A bigger opinion for more wheel speed. You'll lose low speed control though.
It's my mud truck anyway, so. Well, goody
What-
goodies. I get
what
to take this.
kind of
apart.
truck is that? So you got what, an axial?
Yeah, it's the 10-2. It was
Oh, the
the,
deadbolt.
no, it was the honcho.
Oh,
This one was the honcho.
same thing.
Yeah, pretty
Mhm.
close. My other one's the Cherokee.
You can get a Traxxas
Oh,
ESC
no,
for
the
25
dually's a
bucks.
Cherokee.
It was the 3S.
I thought this can go on 3S
Can.
for about a minute, right?
No.
As long as you have the right motor in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't run the 27 turn with a 3S.
You should be able to. You can't run a 12 turn though.
No, I can't run a 12 turn anyways.
Can't run the 12 turn with 3S.
But here's the question. Do you have a 3S?
I would buy a 3S.
He's talking
Still
about
got it.
buying one.
Still got.
Oh,
it.
wow.
Traxxas 3S?
We're
If he gets that 3S, he's ready to beat Tank.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, no, then I'd have to get a new electronic speed control because that's the stock,
Yeah, but it's not the stock one. Go to 3S. No,
not the
The-
the
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 Bandit.
old
Bandit.
XL5 does. I don't know if,
New XL5.
yeah, I
does.
saw somewhere had them. Is it Deluxe Fab Dirt? They have it for $80. Someone else had it too for $80.
Really?
Yeah, it's $9 off.
Oh. Yeah, I guess
No,
so.
they're up to 99, aren't
I was
they?
gonna say, I think they're almost $100.
Yeah, they're 99. So yeah, it's almost $20 off.
You know, I got this thing half apart. I might as well take it all apart and put grease in it again and all that shit.
Might as well.
At least look at it.
Yeah, I could look at it like you, Chunky, huh? Oh, that was Joe.
Just look at it. Would you
Might
look
as
at
well,
it?
since you're gonna be running it through mud. Fill that thing up full of grease.
Just
You
looking
look
at
at it.
it. I'm looking at it.
Look at it.
Stuff it full of grease so you don't get no water in there.
What she said.
Bring all this to the shop and see what they can.
So Josh, what's the next get together for the trucks?
We're gonna comp Sunday.
Sunday,
Where?
Sunday.
Our
RC
Country
Chop Shop.
Junction.
Oh, that pisses.
I didn't hear you.
Country Junction.
Oh,
It's at RC Chop Shop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. that's
Oh,
right.
it's at Chop Shop. Sorry. Yeah.
I hope you don't go to the Country Junction because nobody's gonna be there.
Keith will probably be.
Yeah, Keith might be. Well, I don't know. I don't think anybody's gonna be at Chop Shop
Is
or
Dennis going with you guys?
He
Have
said he
Eric.
was.
Queenie's here.
Yes. A bunch of old guys talking RCs, Queenie.
What's up, Queenie?
Not quite old.
yeah.
If you're in your
Sorry,
mid
man.
thirties, you're
We
you're
do have
mid-
one
you're
kid with
middle-aged.
us.
Hey, calm down.
And one
Mateo.
child. Laugh out loud, no, 9 a.m. I was gonna say, man. Stupid.
And I'll get some screws too for the.
Posted a crawl to get together on the 5th or something like that. And it said 9 p.m., you know, like on the water in the ocean.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, I think that's might be wrong.
9 p.m. Better have your lights.
Yeah,
Chunk, you
better
want me to
have
send you a
something.
picture of the dimension?
Hang on. I just took the dimensions from NSDRC. All the servos are the same as far as mounting holes and spacing, so I've got it done. I just was filleting.
Hmm.
Are you coming down or you want me to swing up tomorrow morning?
Oh, in the morning?
Or
That, well, honestly,
In the
that,
morning?
no, that
Oh my
honestly works
goodness.
better. Cause at 2:30, I've got swim lessons. I'm gonna finally learn.
Are you really?
You're fine.
What?
Holy shit.
just dead man float.
You think piece of driftwood floating down a river?
Get
Look
your
at him,
little
he's even
snorkel.
bloated. He's been dead for hours.
Get your little snorkel so you can just float across the whole pool.
No, he even stinks. That's too far.
Yeah,
Juliana might be concerned, but Yelena would just ride you.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Dad turned into a floaty.
that's funny.
Hey, Josh,
Hey, Brad.
Hey, Brad.
remember how you asked if I broke my Gorgon? I didn't. I think it's the Dean's plug on the battery that stopped working
I
right.
saw your comment.
Yeah, do you think that's a possibility? because there's still power in the battery.
I do think that's a possibility the Dean's plug is having issues. Yeah.
Thank God I have some that are cut off, so I'm gonna have my friend solder a new Dean's plug on it.
Steve is going to take care of you again.
Yeah, Steve takes care of me, and I try to take care of him. Remember, I won a frog for him, and so remember that.
You're giving away.
He
I
has to
thought you
put-
guys just shared. I thought you guys just shared.
No,
that
no,
frog.
he has a frog that has a totally different body than mine.
You guys share amphibians?
Steve.
I wasn't going to keep it because I already had one, but I also felt I owed him for all he does for me. So
That's nice of you, Brad. Uh-oh. Keith's talking to Siri.
he's talking to his AI.
It's saying, Keith, you are a dumbass. Why are you talk? Why are you talking to me?
Either he's talking to his AI or he's scolding his cat.
Might be a little bit of both.
Well, you know what it's like to have cats, Matt. You have 3 of them.
Yep.
You know which ones are
They
pissers
usually
and
don't screw with me.
ones that are not.
They usually don't screw with me too much.
You know what I mean? One's more rambunctious than the others.
No,
Did you call them pissers?
He did.
Pissers. The one meaning they're rambunctious, not that they're peeing everywhere.
You old pisser.
One would say you're a pisser, Brad.
there you go.
Well, sorry you feel that way, Joe.
Did Brad just hit a zinger?
He did.
That even surprised Dwayne.
That did.
It did, but you were I couldn't see your reaction because your title on your square blocked your face.
He
So.
does that on purpose. Chunky, you sent that as a DXF.
Oh, kissed Frank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because that's what needs to go to Senko Send. I'll send you the STL so that you can print it out.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
verify.
yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, no.
Josh, you said you got that's a sticker, what'd you call it? A decal, a decal from Beat the Creek?
I do. It's out in the hobby shop.
Huh, yeah, I wonder how that, they had a whole bunch of them over there.
We got Keith's alter ego going on.
Chunk,
Alter
you forgot a
ego.
hole. Chunk.
You forgot a hole.
You gotta
Where?
mount it. You gotta mount it to the plate.
Mount it to the plate.
You have the 2 holes in the front, but not one in the bottom.
Stick it in the hole.
Stick
Oh,
it in the hole. It'll
I'm
be
sorry,
create a hole.
Throw it on the
The
ground.
servo mount, where the L,
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I understand.
there's one in the bottom.
Yep.
I could probably just make a negative space, can I?
I'm fixing it right now.
I need to go through these downloads and delete all your old stuff. I quit having to search.
Hey, why do I have to
Search
scroll
is fun,
down
you
to
know,
find
you-
your live, Josh?
Duckman doesn't have a computer.
Why ain't it? Why ain't it right there?
Searching's fun, Josh, because then you gotta search through things and you remember, oh shit, I didn't print that one out. Or,
Oh, man.
I do have a computer. See, it's right on my desk.
Just because you have one doesn't mean you don't know how to use it. Called
My
a
arms
prop.
are too short.
Hey,
My arms are too short.
Stop it.
Calm down, T-Rex.
Where's Mitchell?
I'd be sleeping.
You just said he
Yeah,
didn't,
them
you don't
guys
need
are-
him no more, and now he's all sad.
I
Why?
didn't say it. You said it.
Said
He
I know a
actually,
guy.
he actually said it.
How fast did he
I
go
just agreed.
anyways?
Who, Mitchell?
Yeah.
139?
Well, I mean, no.
130.
What is top speed in? What is his top speed for any for his fastest car?
178 or something like that.
Yeah, it was in the
178.
170s. I remember
Okay.
we asked him this a couple of weeks ago.
I know.
At least I
forget
did.
Well, what's your name of your
What?
what's your name of your sister's cat, Junkie?
I see what he did. I see what he did.
Did she get another cat since then?
Yeah, they have like 4 or 5 now.
Wow. Oh, is she married?
What?
Yes.
What?
She's married?
What is
Oh, that-
Duckman's sister doing to that dinosaur?
That's Dino Goat. Yeah, it doesn't look nice, does he? Oh. You're just trying to figure out this right here. That's all.
Hey,
It
Keith,
is
I'm
you
not
don't
worried
need
about
that
that.
pinion.
Pinion.
What tooth pinion is that again, Keith?
I don't know.
Secret.
Wow.
Secret.
They can track this
Jamie's
pinion.
not giving his secrets away.
Fixed and sent.
Why? I'm not doing anything that to rival you. So if you didn't need it, I'd
This
like
is
it.
live, Brad.
It's
Tank can
live,
watch
Brad.
it later and get information.
Yeah.
It's secret.
Come on.
Ridiculous.
Oh. Because the guy at the hobby shop said they've gone over 200 miles an hour in an RCs.
I doubt they fit in an RC.
Yeah.
Ah,
Guy at the hobby shop said he's been over 200 miles an hour.
not
It is-
him. He said they've gone over.
Well, yeah, the world
People
record's
has gone
220.
24.
220. Okay.
Four now?
It's 224.
I think it's 226, actually.
Is it
Yeah.
22?
I stayed- I
26?
was in a I was in a drag race and my buddy was going, in the 230s. I mean, in 130s. He's like, that's slow. Yeah, it's
Think,
not slow.
What's his name? Mick something.
McCoy. James
McCoy.
McCoy.
Technically, he went the fastest. He didn't bring his car back. So, I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna be picky about it.
Well, isn't it's K Bash, right? Isn't he like the fastest on the road?
He's the fastest.
Fastest no prep,
Low
like or
C.
whatever?
He's the fastest low C22.
Oh, low C, okay. I thought it was like on the road.
And for them to say it's not that fast probably means they haven't gone that fast.
That's right.
Because 130 fast.
I'd be shitting bricks going
137.
130 miles an hour.
I thought 100. I thought 111 was fast.
Yeah, you
But
broke
every
the
time, like,
100,
I'm
didn't
done.
you, Kurt?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, Josh, you broke 100 too, didn't you, Josh? You broke 100?
Yeah.
I did it
I've
with
been-
that Fortec.
I've been 107 with the Tamiya. I went
Wow.
100 with the 22S. I went 129 with the Arma.
The one thing I
The
never
lo-
did was run my Armas that fast.
They're
Even
so
though they're-
stable. It's a total different animal.
Even though they're the most used chassis to hit in speed runs.
Mhm.
Man,
I would have hit 130 if it didn't catch air on that little rise. Backflip on me.
It's amazing what a pebble will do at that speed.
is that
You know?
road's where you usually go, huh? Got that little curve at the end there.
I've been a few different spots, but it's the same area, yes.
Yeah.
I know mine's got that little curve at the end too. Just goes the other way, I think.
I don't know where I should go or KB should go to that place or to the school.
Wherever you can hold full throttle the longest without worrying about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I like that road that I'm on. And I know it's too short for me, but it's no traffic.
Yeah,
And the
I'm
school's gonna,
hoping.
Good.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. It's cool.
I'm hoping there's a long drive that they shouldn't use on the weekend. I don't think they'll have stuff coming in and out. I'm hoping I can park over there and get some more distance out of it.
In the back of the school's got a road, but it's kind of a little hilly, so.
If not, I thought about bringing a crate or something to stand on in the bed of the truck. So I might be able to see around the corner
Mm,
Back
and just
corner.
drive the car around the corner on the shutdown.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Put
an
a
awesome
ladder,
face.
put a ladder in the back of the truck.
I can't believe no one's used the goggles, you know, for that, you know, virtual reality goggles or
Goggles.
get the signal from the camera
Yeah,
to
FPV.
see on the other end. Surprised no one's used that speed runs to help them.
It's because it's very hard to see,
Yeah.
very hard to judge.
Chunky, you could be KB's friend's brother. Just looking at you. Look just like her.
Her?
Her?
Yeah, it's a
Wait-
girl.
wait a
But
minute
it's not that kind of a girl.
What,
Sure about this?
what kind of
Doesn't
girl
get
is she?
weird.
man?
I was gonna
She's
say.
not that kind of a girl.
I don't know what's going on with.
This conversation just got really
Hey,
weird.
Josh,
Yes, it did.
60
What the
miles an
hell?
hour, you do 100 yards in a second.
That's why Joe and I are just sitting here building. We're just staying out of this shit.
What?
Yeah, what speed do you need to go to do 100 yards in a second?
100 yards in a second. What?
100 yards. So
In 1 second.
300 feet.
That's a lot.
300 feet in a
Yeah.
second.
That's a football field, man. That's pretty
That's what
far.
I'm saying. How fast? I thought there's
Superman.
speed that people have driven that they hit 100 yards in certain.
That's so random.
Right?
It would be
Right?
a little over 200 mile an hour.
To do 100 yards in a second.
Yes.
When you think about it, it's kind of mind blowing.
No, at
Nobody-
100 or 210, it's 307 feet in a second.
210 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Problem is nobody really uses yards as a
Oh,
measuring.
did you see that they just brought out a ZR1 X,
205.
not all-wheel drive?
It's 205, Brad.
205, do 100 yards in a second.
Yes. Do 300
I-
feet in a second.
All I
Because
know
it's
is
velocity is feet per second.
all I know is the faster you go, the farther you get away from somebody.
Hey, did you hear how?
Yeah.
Did you hear how crazy the new Corvette ZR1 X just came out, or they're bringing it out?
The one with electric and front drive.
Well, yeah,
and stuff.
it's electrification. It's all-wheel drive. It's like
Did you
1,265 horsepower.
You get electrified while you drive it?
Ooh.
I would think it would be kind of exhilarating because it'd be pinning you in your seat like you're like 4Gs or something.
You said it's electrification.
It's gas and electric. It's a hybrid.
Yeah,
Frankenstein.
that's usually what hybrid means.
Yeah, they made it all-wheel drive in the ZR1X, and it's like 1,265 horsepower or something like that.
I just gotta see the disappointment on this face right here. Look at it.
Whose face?
Disappointment.
What's he working on, the Miller?
Or a bush. How about a bush?
How's that?
He should have gotten his axles in.
Oh, there you
Yes,
go.
I figured it was a
Building another one,
Ah,
huh?
there he is.
Axles are in.
Nice.
That's Chunky's goodie box. He's got Butterfingers and Reese cups in there.
Damn, I wish I lived
Starburst.
close to him.
And
And
not the thing that KB sent him.
He hasn't got it yet.
Okay.
We explained that earlier, Brad.
Hey,
Oh,
you called him
What's your
Brad. I
cat's
didn't.
name,
I didn't say.
Chunky?
I didn't ask that question.
what's your
Wow.
sister's cat's
Cat's
name,
name.
Chunky?
Oh no. Now everything's all screwed up.
what is the cat's name?
Yeah,
Philadelphia?
Mandela.
Oh, Mandela.
Mandela.
I think
Did you
his
know
name
that
is
already?
Apartheid.
Nutella.
Philadelphia.
Mandela.
Doo, 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 doo.
Oh, kitty cat.
There's just some days
You
you
just
think you're
wanna
not doing
miss.
so good, then you join one of these lives, then you realize you're doing all right.
You're doing
Yeah.
Are you having some trouble
Doing
in your
just
personal life,
fine.
there, Joe?
Can't complain too much now, can you, Joe?
great way to explain. Yeah, just when you think it's all over. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
We're
Jump
okay.
on
Duck's
a-
talking to you about.
jump on alive.
Shh, quiet now.
Hmm.
Of course, preparing for the next random question here.
Yeah.
No, you can't prepare.
No.
You can't prepare. Especially when Brad's here. You think you're on a good topic and poof, 180.
Out of
I
nowhere,
still wanna know
right?
about that electric Corvette. You get a shock.
Something's
Taking the girl.
making me think that from something that's said.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give her a little shock.
Somebody said it, and he went all crazy off another whole subject.
So it's electrified seats in that Corvette, so you can give your
It's
someone a
it's
little shock.
it's a hybrid.
Hybrid.
Electrified.
Yeah,
Electrified
I think
Corvette.
got a front motor, front electric motor.
Runs off of static electricity and farts.
Damn, I could run that
Builds
thing
up a lot
forever.
of
Oh,
Right?
You got a lot of
builds up a lot
static
of that
electricity
static
in her.
electricity from the fiberglass.
Yeah, the wind. You get going so fast that the wind generates the static electricity from the fiberglass.
Oh, so you could have a flux capacitor in this thing.
I thought they
Yes.
stopped. I thought they really started
Oh,
stopping
shit.
making the bodies of Corvettes out of fiberglass.
No.
Oh, that stuff's so hard to sand.
No, it's easy to sand. It just
Flux
makes you itch.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Put a flux capacitor in that thing and you're ready to go.
88 mile
Oh,
an
yeah.
hour, you see some serious shit.
88 miles an hour in less than 10 seconds. Probably 5-6 seconds. I think Sean's saying, I think the cat's name is Weenie.
Mussolini.
I think that says
so
Winnie,
weenie.
but if you want to say Weenie, that's fine.
Or whiny.
Sunday Ralph.
Oh,
Oh, goodness
man.
gracious.
I'm glad I can crack you up, Joe.
How do you know it was you?
I don't know, because I said it and you started laughing.
You gonna get you a Reefs bundle, Dwayne, and get you a red, white, and blue servo?
The what servo?
Red, white, and blue.
They released the Smart 900 in their bundles, which starts the first in red, white, and blue.
What bundle do you have to buy?
The Reefs bundle. They have different. It's in every one of them. So if you get the
Oh,
lowest
That what it is.
dollar amount one, no matter which one you get, the Smart 900 will be in it in red, white, and blue.
Oh, huh.
That's cool.
What I need for this build.
Too bad it's got the blue.
No Maple Leafs.
Red and white is okay.
What are you running the Long Ranger, Josh? Is it a special or?
I think there's a different servo in almost every one of them.
So it's
One
nothing.
has a home 500 direct power. Another one has Reefs 500. One has a Three Brothers.
So they're all top end. They're not like Amazon stuff.
No, there's one that's a power hobby, but it is a high dollar power hobby. Which power hobby is really close to Reefs. It's just not the same
I mean, but you could put one in there,
circuit.
right?
Power
You
Hobbies
could, yeah.
also, Power Hobbies also makes RC cars too, don't they?
Is it Power Hobby or Hobby Plus?
Hobby
I thought there's
Plus.
a Power Hobby that also makes RC cars. I thought there was.
Pretty sure it's Hobby Plus that makes the RC color. But don't
KB and
quote.
I were just watching Maximum Overdrive, and there's a remote control lawnmower in that movie.
It's a good
No,
movie.
it's alive. It's not remote
It's
control.
alive.
The Comet made it alive.
Oh, that's correct. The comet made it alive.
Duckman's not gonna be able to sleep at night because he's gonna be dreaming about that lawnmower chasing him.
Ah,
Or
yeah,
or the pup.
KB's already got one.
Chunky, I really almost he walked away. I so thought about buying one of these. They're like $80 on Amazon for the scale class.
Oh,
Dwayne, did you check out the
Oh,
tires?
cool.
yeah, they're just hard plastic, like toy tires.
Ah,
Yeah, I checked them out as soon as I went in there today. He still had a couple of them, and yeah, they're garbage.
Garbage, yeah.
Oh, you like the tread patterns, so you thought they'd be good, huh?
no. I wanted the truck because it's a hard body with opening doors. So it would have like
Right.
all the scale points. And it would just be a little Amazon truck driving on the course.
It's an LC7. Is that an LC70 pickup truck?
79, it says.
Maybe you could still just get the body and put it on a truck.
It's 12 scale though. They have
Ah.
LC70s you can get, but they are not cheap. Like if this chassis tests out well, and Mitch Mitch ever gets back with me, because I told him I'd order him some bits to cut stuff. Um,
Is that an offline
I'll probably,
subject?
what, the bits? No,
No,
he
the name,
just,
the name,
what are you talking about?
the name of the chassis.
Oh, I already said it's a Tonto.
Oh, okay.
Um, but see how it performs, hopefully Sunday, as long as there's no hiccups. And
Thunderstorms.
I have to run up there.
And next one's gonna be Kimosabi.
the next one would be silver.
Silver. Oh, yeah.
What's the color of the car is gonna be silver?
No,
No, that's,
No,
the name.
Josh.
that was the name of Chunky's cat, Silver.
Yeah,
You never watched Lone Ranger?
Hi-yo!
yeah, they're 130 bucks for LC70 truck body.
With all the open doors and tailgate and hood.
And Dwayne's word would be hey-yo,
Ayo.
hey-yo! Silver!
Not even a full interior. You have to put a base and stuff in it. Kind of expensive to go beat in the rocks. I do like the Jeep though.
What Jeep?
The extra speed Jeep that they come back in stock.
Oh, yeah.
They do a good job
Yeah.
on their, yeah,
That's got a good interior.
Mhm.
I have one. I have the
Oh, though, would you have to cut it out for a 3-speed transmission?
I don't run 3 speeds.
No. Oh, you're
Just
right.
in my
You'd,
semi.
you'd put a, I mean, 3 gear, damn it, you know.
Matt, do you think that price is reasonable?
Dumbass dinosaur.
$64. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also order the Amazon Jeep body.
Mhm.
But you'd have to run a RC 4-wheel drive transmission or something, right?
You'd have to run something that's lower,
Low,
but you don't
yeah.
have to specifically run RC 4-wheel drive.
There's a lot of options out there.
That are lower.
Like Joe's Alpinist or
Yep, it's pretty small.
Hey, Joe,
That's what
the
she said.
Nod.
hey, Joe, how many
Mhm.
cars do you have?
I don't know. Deep down, I really don't want to know.
More than a
Because it's
handful,
frightening. Because of the money spent.
Yeah, both.
both. More than a handful, right, Joe?
I'm gonna say loosely 15.
That's not too bad of a
I was
collection.
gonna say that's not bad at all.
No.
50. Oh,
The
you're,
Endura is more money.
you're lying, Joe. Come on now.
Yeah, see, it says it fits the SCX 10 too, but it doesn't really.
It does.
With the transmission's too high.
You don't have to put the interior in it.
Yeah, but you want scale points.
Right.
Why,
But
why is the Endura one more expensive? Well,
it's bigger.
it's bigger.
4-door.
I don't know. I kind of like the white one.
KB bought a Cherokee one and it is heavy.
I was gonna buy that one.
That
put
the
it on
Cherokee?
the one I put it on the Corvair, where the Corvair's on right now. I was gonna do that, but I decided not to.
You're gonna buy the Cherokee, Kurt?
Yeah.
For some
Yeah,
reason,
it's
I think
really
I-
heavy.
I think I've seen a 1-to-1 that looks just like your Corvair on a chassis like that.
You did?
Yeah. That's what I
18.
was showing last
No,
night.
I'm talking about a 1-to-1. You based it on a 1-to-1
Yeah,
that you
that's
bought.
Yeah.
what we're talking about, a
That's what I was-
one-to-one, yeah.
That's what we were talking about last night. Matt's off-road recovery.
18. I have 18.
Wow.
All right,
I've also
everyone.
seen an El Camino that way too. And I've seen
Yeah,
Yeah,
other
Corvettes.
sedan bodies hiked up like that on one of those chassis.
in real life or on YouTube?
1-to-1.
In real
Yeah.
life or on YouTube?
I said 1-to-1, meaning real life.
Well,
Okay,
one-to-one
but where
means
did
a
you see it?
one-to-one car.
I
Yeah,
saw
where
it
did you see
I
it?
saw it when I lived in Parma, Ohio.
Okay.
Were you watching it on TV or were you?
No,
Here.
I
Oh.
was driving by this house that actually had one on the driveway.
I didn't think
That
he
he was
drove.
selling. He was selling.
Yep,
He
that's what
drives.
they mostly
Remember,
do.
he ran over his neighbor.
Cause I seen a one-to-one too, a Corvette. And an El Camino. An American
Did you
Eagle.
sell the
Kurt likes
Blazer?
them ones.
Did KB
No.
sell the Blazer?
No, he was gonna try to sell the lawnmower, but the guy never showed up. He has that 36-inch John Deere lawnmower.
Probably because he said, turn off the paved road.
He was gonna pick it up. Him and his friend was gonna pick it up and put it in the back of a truck. Oh, okay.
Well, I've apparently got a trip to take in the morning, so
you
You
coming
leaving
here?
us, Joe?
yeah, I'll swing down.
Okay.
Probably
See you next fall.
in the morning. So before 10,
Okay.
I'll text before I leave. Make sure.
Bring
Maybe.
some white bread.
I don't.
Why?
Don't forget to laugh about Mandela.
Cause he can have some of KB's peanut butter.
He's just gonna bring a spoon and eat it out of the
Oh.
jar.
Yeah, you can do that. Make
Is
sure
it
you
a-
leave it upside down. All
Is it
the
a plastic
juices
jar?
with it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
plastic.
I don't need a spoon.
Yeah, there you go. Just squeeze it.
He's like peanut butter jelly time.
Where's Dennis tonight?
Peanut butter jelly. He's sleeping.
Sleeping. He's
He's
old.
old. Me and Josh said the same thing at the same time. That's funny.
that is funny.
Dennis only likes the bag of them other things.
Chunky skids.
Chunky skid. You could use that to scoop peanut butter out.
Yeah.
Good.
You could use a tongue depressor too to Get it
Don't
out.
need them.
Just
Who
a
has tongue
random
depressors
tongue
laying
depressor.
around?
You got a bunch of tongue depressors just like
I-
around.
or shaking his
Just-
head.
You just had to make it weird, didn't you?
Right? Fuck did tongue pressure come from?
There you go. Here you go,
Right?
Chunky. Here's a
Because you're
random
talking,
tongue
you
depressor.
looked like you were talking about some type of like spatula like thing. So that's why I said that.
And that was the first thing that come off the top of your head.
It was a
was
tongue
Yeah.
depressor. The first thing that came out of his off the top of his tongue.
At least said popsicle stick first. Jesus.
Right?
Well, a tongue depressor is bigger.
Thank you. I
You
didn't
have
know.
that laying
It all
there?
depends.
Oh,
Pretty much.
Pain.
Exactly well put.
I will take a Xanax for you.
Oh, look what
Please.
Josh is using. What are you
I
using,
am.
Josh, to put your nuts in?
It's a screw. I
What are
screwed
you
your
using to
bowl.
put your screws in?
I'm
Screwball.
using the bowl you said.
Yes.
Oh, did you see what Javier just wrote?
Dennis is at the X Games. I just saw him shirtless in the front. I believe it.
That sounds scary. That sounds very scary.
What's what's sad is though, it wouldn't be the first time we've seen him shirtless. Remember when
Oh, must give you
we-
guys nightmares.
we FaceTimed him when we were at No Man Left Behind, and he answered the phone shirtless. It looked like someone was laying on a polar bear.
Yep. He's definitely got a silver sweater.
Yeah.
You're probably thinking, oh, I can't unsee this. Oh,
No, that's what I said when you were shirtless online.
Shirtless,
last time.
yeah.
sorry, but it sounds like Dennis sounds scarier than me.
I still have
I'm sorry.
nightmares.
Well, that's easy for you to say because it's you.
KB looks in the mirror, he's like, I am Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I believe you think that.
What he says in the mirror to actually relate what's the
I
reflection
can't
of the
get that
mirror.
image out of my head about Dennis. Oh.
The mirror says, no, you're a flappanega. You're a flappy.
Lappinator.
Arnold's
Flapping.
flapanator.
You'll be back.
I'll be fat.
I gotta check
the
the
chopper.
settings on the Pure ESC.
Man, a pill in a bush. Woo.
This your bush? King of the forest?
Bush bear.
Bush
He
beer.
likes the
what's
bush bear. He likes bush bear.
Who does?
KB.
Oh,
So he
I've
likes
never
it
seen you
better than
drink
that other one. That what he used to drink. The
Miller
champagne.
Lite,
Champagne.
Truly.
champagne
Yeah.
and beer.
Yeah, right here.
I don't know if I. Oh,
right here.
there he is. I didn't know you drank Bush for some reason.
He just started.
Ah. He must have been watching those
Good beer.
commercials.
Bush.
Did you do upgrade from banquets?
And Trulies, they're too expensive.
Truly.
Truly's too expensive?
Yeah, Bush was
Flavors.
like $3 for a 6-pack. Truly's like $15 for a 12-pack.
For flavored water.
I figure that's $7 for a 6-pack.
Oh, he's gonna have to do some weed eating, I guess, since he's gonna go to the hobby shop tomorrow.
You haven't been
Do you get
back on
money
that
from
track
doing your
yet
chores?
recently, have you? That drifting track.
No, it's $20 a day. If he wants to go there and spend all day. You don't want to go there for half an hour and leave. At least I think it's 20. It's 20 or 10.
Probably 20.
It's $80 a month and $20 a day. Or does
How
that make
proud of
any
that.
sense?
Well, yeah, it makes sense because they probably figure you're not gonna show up that many times, so. Once a week.
Nobody there on the weekdays.
You know why? Because you do that, and then they get you to come in and look at all the parts and pieces as you walk through the
Buy more
shop all the
parts
time.
and
Yeah,
shit, yeah, and then buy water and snacks
yeah.
and, yeah.
Marketing skills.
They have lots of competitions there, so I guess it's a good, one of the best drift tacks around.
I should have been out there wrenching on something.
It's a little tight, though. It's
Garage.
bottlenecks in a couple of places.
I think I'm gonna charge
Garrett,
up.
you should be getting into some sundown soon.
Yeah, you can see it. Sun's down.
Sundown, you
Just light
better
outside,
get
that's all.
it. Underwear.
You can start seeing the palm tree now up there. That's how
Palm
you can
tree.
tell. That's how you can tell the sun's going down.
You can see the palms.
You can see the palm tree.
Where's your little sidekick? She out swimming?
Nah, she's out in the other room.
Out passed out?
No, she's on the tablet, my wife's tablet.
Uh,
Give her a phone and a tablet, and she's.
That.
I know. Can you imagine that? I mean, wow. Our age, we would be playing Lincoln Logs or something, right?
Hot
Not all of us
Wheels.
were only
Yeah,
The ball
yeah,
with
we
the
had
s-
Hot Wheels. We didn't have to work,
Uh,
carve, wooden blocks.
well, you drive the cars into the wooden blocks. Or the ball with the paddle with the ball on it.
Keith, I had Lincoln Logs. These, all these guys.
Yeah, everybody had Lincoln Logs.
I forgot what they called that with the ball and the string.
Paddle ball.
Paddle ball.
But I've also seen it where people are playing that with like a volleyball size and they're actually using their hands, not a ball.
Army men, the green army men. You set them on fire and yeah.
Melt them with the magnifying glass. Try to
Stick a
blow them up with a
firecracker in
caps.
one of
And,
them.
yeah, take a roll of caps and hit it with a hammer rather than shooting it with the
There
gun.
you go.
Yeah,
That's
there you go.
good times there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thought I was the only one that did that.
Hey, Josh, how's your dog?
He's sleeping.
Oh, because I haven't seen him walk behind you in a long time.
He's right over there sleeping. Doing what mooses do.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember when you could buy the roll of caps in either like one individual or like a 4-pack.
Yeah, there
Oh,
are
shit,
them
I can
little
feel
round
it.
5 ones. Yeah. Or the little, yeah, the roller
The 5
caps or
ones.
them
A
little,
roll of
the
papers.
yeah, the roll
Roll of
paper
Remember those
papers are the
done-
ones you
yeah.
hit with the hammer.
Bah, bah,
Oh,
bah.
yeah,
Yep.
but you also
But you
put them in
remember the
those,
round plastic ones you'd put in the
Yep.
gun?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
They
put them in
weren't
those
as good.
38,
them
put the
were
caps,
for the
make a
rich
cap
ones,
gun.
rich people.
Yeah. You got more shots out of the paper ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, she did.
Unless you
If
just
they
light them
all-
on fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
You just light
If
them on
they all
fire.
fire.
They
Not
were
all of them
basically
fire.
those caps were basically as loud as a firecracker.
Firecracker in the.
KB was playing war one time and he threw this acorn up in the air and it came down and hit him in the head and almost knocked him out.
Yeah, right.
That's when he was a little kid, Brad.
10-year-old
Sure
won
he
bronze,
was.
huh? Men's
Like
vert.
Oh,
last
he had
weekend.
hard hair. Yeah, it was last weekend.
You gotta go to
Yeah,
your
that
other
was a
truck
good
to
old-
figure out how to build that one? Come on,
Just got
Dwayne.
motor in. I want the motor and set in the same way.
Uh,
Ah,
Cause it worked out perfect the way that I had routed the wires.
Yeah.
Called OCD.
It looked the same.
OCD, huh?
Joe understands that.
Yeah.
I do.
Not me.
I
My
don't.
wires are fucking everywhere.
Yep.
All
Then why
tied
was
up in a
mine-
bundle with a zip tie.
Yep.
Good enough
Zip
to
tie.
stay away from the spur, and we're good.
Stick mine in a piece of
I don't
heat
get
shrink.
caught underneath the tire or the spur, right?
I want to cut them, but I'm always afraid to cut them because then I'll move it from one truck to another or something like that, and then I'll be like, "Fuck, I can't do that."
By the 1 inch or inch and a quarter freaking heat shrink and bundle them together and heat shrink it.
As long as you remember to put the heat shrink on before you slaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just easier to put this motor in when it's not in the rig.
Ah,
Are you building a Long Ranger or what are you building?
Another Complex.
Another, oh, okay.
Got like 12 of them.
Yeah.
Well,
I have a few, but not 12.
No, they look like nice rigs.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
I still can't believe they didn't put Artful Dodgers LCG transmission mount in that.
Yeah. Just doesn't make sense why they didn't make it a lay down. I feel like that transmission might have been an afterthought. They're like, oh, we're gonna use the new transmission, and they're like, oh shoot, we're not making that anymore.
Well,
Use the-
what company makes the most complex transmissions for the trucks?
Tamaya.
You think Tamiya's transmissions are more complex than the ones you mess with all the time?
It's a 3-gear
Trucks,
or
yeah.
3-speed.
3-speed.
Yep.
The Vanquish VFD twin is
Yeah, that's one with the dig and the 2-speed,
Overdrive.
right?
2-speed.
Yeah.
Isn't that, is that the Spider? What's that Jeep? Is that the Spider?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't think I'd
Yeah.
want to put that Alpinus transmission together that I have. That don't
I
look like
heard
it
they were
was
pretty hard builds.
not fun to put together.
We're going 13 pinion in this one, Josh.
For
Master.
the straight axle.
Straight axle.
Straight axle, yeah.
Yeah. Because
The,
you
the
were 17
Keelerman
on the
rear
front.
axle's got to be pretty complex to deal with if it breaks.
Give her the beans.
Yeah, because what are you running with the
Oh.
portals?
Josh took off. I had a
14.
question.
14?
I'm right here, Keith.
So did KB have a brownout
KB is a brownout.
when the motor didn't run? Is that called a brownout? Yeah, Kurt, you're funny. But I agree with you. He has a brownout. Yeah.
Uh,
How the fuck?
At least we have each other.
right.
Nobody else fucking cares about us. At least we got each other. Yeah.
Fuck it.
So,
No,
Is
you
that
weren't
what
having
you
a
would call that?
brownout. No,
what was it then? Just didn't.
just not
I
enough
think
power
of
to
a
run it.
brownout. I think about the power briefly going down for a second. That's what I think of a brownout.
What does it know? Brownout is when you fry something, usually.
Yeah.
It
You
like
don't always
worked for
try
a
and
second
brownout.
and then it just
Uh,
stopped.
I mean, you can call a brownout where your steering servo pulls enough voltage that it causes the receiver to shut down. It can be a brownout.
So that's what that motor was doing. It was pulling too much voltage for the electronic speed control.
It was too much voltage to even start, so it was never a brownout.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Ugh. Well, you guys have a good night.
Good night.
I'll jump.
You out,
Bye,
buddy?
Matt.
Hey,
Night,
Matt.
Later.
Night, Matt.
All right.
I'll be back in a minute.
Beautiful.
What was our settings, Kurt?
Or
5, 5 and 10?
settings for what?
For the ESC,
The sign,
the
the
sign,
sign settings?
I can't remember what we put the third or 14 pinion to. I think we did 6 on the 14 pinion. I'd have to connect it back up and see.
I think I sent Kurt pictures. So I can just look in our messages.
Yeah, I don't have another 14, so I do have a couple of Robinson 13 pinions. I think we were
Robinson,
12 is what we were thinking on the first one, but I could only find a 14 pinion.
I have a problem finding Robinson Racings in 15, 16, 17, and 18.
6 and 5. Yep.
6 and 5.
Yeah. All the way down on the first sign road power, then halfway up on the second.
Right. Mota in.
Save.
Yeah.
Next. Make sure it reads it the same way. There it is.
All right. Progress.
That's how we got rid of the stutter.
Yeah, I'd have to plug the other one back in, and I can't remember what we had to do. I'm sure we went 6.
I don't even know where that picture would be at or what you sent me.
Bet it's on your phone.
Probably somewhere.
No, I looked in our Facebook messages and that was where I got it from.
Oh, okay.
Disconnect. There we go. All programmed.
Hell is that piece? Six. Big 4.
Josh, does all
Yeah.
the, Crown Victorias have plastic intake manifolds? Can you
Yeah.
get, like, you can't buy a metal one
You probably can. You'd have to find the company that makes it.
or aluminum one or something like that?
I've never seen one. That doesn't necessarily mean it's not out there.
Got the name of the one they had. It was supposed to be better, but it's really not.
Changed quite a few of those in my time. Coolant ports would rot out of them.
They said they leak right, they said they leak right around where the water comes in
Right in the front.
right in the front
The
there.
water ports rot
They
out, get hot and
crack
cold
or
so many
whatever.
times, crack. Yeah. The gasket is a thin, wide gasket that pops into the intake and it thins it way out.
Why the hell they do that? Just to make it lighter?
What, plastic?
Yeah,
It's cheaper.
yeah, but I mean,
There's a $1,000 one that Trick Flow makes.
it's aluminum.
Yep. It's called the Street Burner.
See a squirrel.
I mean, if you're gonna replace it, you might as well.
See a
How
squirrel.
much are they anyway? See you later, squirrel.
I think you
They're,
can.
they're like 300 or 400 bucks.
Yeah. You're gonna pay double for the aluminum one or more.
Yeah. But then you'd
Yeah.
never have to
They're not
change it again.
available.
Yeah, and they're not available.
They're $289 for the plastic one with an aluminum front.
That's the Ford racing one, I think, right?
Yes.
Stock
And
regular Ford racing one.
Armageddon Turbo and Performance sells an aluminum one for $1,437.
What's that?
Intake manifold for the PI motor, the
But if they go out, I
4.6.
mean, yeah, go, I'm sorry. Keep on going.
If they go out, what?
I mean, they probably only go out one time in the life of the car, right?
Yeah.
If you're driving it normally, yeah. You replace it, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Those intake ones are really for guys racing them and boosting them.
Yeah, this
Right.
people shoving turbos on them, superchargers, stuff like that.
For
All
what
the
you're
aluminum
wanting, way too much for what you really need.
I'm gonna get a Crown Vic. That's my dream car.
Oh, they're fun.
They're getting harder to find, I know that. But
Yeah.
That dude out of where is he? Zanesville? Or just outside of Zanesville? John Moore, More Speed Performance. He just went 843 on his and it's lifted. It's on 33s.
yeah, I want to lift mine too. I was watching about the lift kits and shit.
It's lifted on 33s with a LS and a big turbo, and it did sick week and it went 843 at like 155, 160 mile an hour.
They got this one on YouTube I seen. It's a K9 unit and he decked it all out and he put a big turbo in front, cut out the hood and lifted it up and there's one right up the road, but I don't know how much it costs. I haven't stopped and looked. It's probably $2,000.
I haven't seen where he said he did a drop for tonight. Did you get an email yet, Joe?
I haven't checked.
My email always comes super late.
I know that in the alternators are usually bad on them.
Yeah, but the alternator on that's super easy.
Yeah, that's a
Change.
15-minute job. Takes
Yeah.
you longer. Takes you longer to get the belt off of it than it does to Do
Yeah,
it.
you just gotta hope you don't crack that tensioner that's hot metal aluminum. Hope it hasn't seized up. That's the big mod motor problem.
They got,
Dennis is
I know
awake.
they,
He just posted on Facebook an hour ago.
Uh,
it showed on YouTube like what the numbers for, you know, if you had the four, is it a 4.6
Yeah,
motor? And what's the other one? 5.0? 5 point something?
depends on which one you're talking about. There's a 5.0, there's a 5.4.
Oh, 5.4, I think.
There's also
was
a
the-
5.2, isn't there?
Not in the Crown
There's
Vics.
a five, not in the Crown Vics, but there is a 5.
The most
I thought-
common was the 4.6 two valve.
Yeah, the Crown Vics are usually 4.6.
Yeah.
They all were 4.6.
I heard the 4.6 was a good engine.
did it have a 4.6?
I'm talking about, I thought the 4.6 was really good in the Crown Vics. They beat
All
the
right,
hell out
Sean.
of those things.
Yeah,
They-
except for the intake manifold.
Plastic intakes, and then they have a tendency to strip the threads for the spark plug.
From 99 to 03, 04, they put the new heads in it.
Bye, Sean.
So you think I should get like up in the, you know, what would be a good year?
Keith's dream car is a
2000, they
Interceptor
stopped 2000, would they stop? 2011?
2011.
I think they stopped 2011.
Keith's dream car is a 4.6 liter Interceptor Crown Vic police car.
Yeah, he said that.
Jacked up.
I mean, you used to be able to get them from auction. Sheriff auction is pretty cheap, but
Yeah, all the time. But
Nobody's-
they're getting,
I don't know how. I know, like Ohio, they don't even have anymore. Haven't seen them around in a while.
yeah.
We donated, I think, 90% of ours to other counties. Because they used to
Yep.
change them out around 100,000 miles. Now they're up to 120 when they start swapping them out.
Even though
Those
are
cars-
they still pretty good at 120?
No, they're ragged out. Police cars get beat on, Brad. You gotta think it'll sit there and idle for an
It's a
hour and
lot
then
of the
be
idle
flat on the
hours.
floor. Be sitting flat on the floor for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Then idle and flat on the floor and stuck in traffic and
What did they say? The
Flat
idle
on the floor,
hours
meaning you're doing a
equal-
chase.
or trying to get somewhere.
One idle hour equals a week of, what? I forgot what they said.
I thought the 4.6, I thought they were a pretty reliable engine for a police car.
Or a
Yeah,
week of
they're okay.
driving equals one.
But just like
idle
anything,
hour.
they have some problems.
Yeah,
A lot of fuel pump issues.
I also heard their ABS systems failed sooner rather than later.
so they got fuel pump issues too.
Not a
Oh.
ton. It was most of the evap system around the fuel system.
I mean, if I see, there's a place like in Florida, Hollywood, Florida. I was watching on YouTube. You know, they got a whole bunch of them there for sale.
What-
And they go through them. You know,
When they-
they're like,
When they made the Mercury Marauder, was that a 5 liter in that one?
No, it was a 4.6 dual overhead cam. It was a Cobra motor.
Oh, so it was a dual overhead cam instead of cam in the valley, huh?
No,
No,
the regular 4.6 is a single overhead cam.
Okay, and the double overhead cam also winded
Yeah.
out faster too.
They made more power. You had less friction loss because you didn't have to. A single overhead cam's trying to run the exhaust and the intake side. A dual overhead cam, one's exhaust, one's intake.
but you have more mechanical parts.
So with the double overhead cam Marauder's a decent engine?
Yes, is a Cobra motor.
one I seen, it was like $7,000, but they replaced the head. And they've, replaced all kinds of stuff, painted it.
How often did you have to replace the plenums on those things?
Just depends.
Was typical round 80 to 100,000.
So I'm like saying, if I go to an auction and buy one for $1,000 or $1,500 and I got to replace all that shit anyways, it's going to add up to that about that much.
If they did a transmission, if they rebuilt the transmission and went through the motor for
Yeah.
7,000, that's not a bad deal.
Yeah. And new
But
paint job.
you know,
I-
I'm sure it was just a Mako paint job.
Yeah, it was a Mako paint job.
How
Yeah.
good? I know that in the police cars they were really good. They were heavy duty suspension compared to the normal car.
Hmm.
I don't think there was a whole lot of suspension difference between the Interceptors to the regular Crown Vics.
I
I
heard
think it was sway bars and springs.
Yeah,
they
but
wanted to
it's
get them
not
to handle better.
right. But what I'm saying is, it's not much. It's not like you're saying
No,
huge changes.
most of it in the Crown Vics was springs, sway bars, and then the computer.
And the Marauder probably had the same suspension they had on the Interceptors.
No, it didn't. It had its own suspension because it was a luxury cruiser. So it had air ride in, didn't it, Joe? In the Marauder?
That was an option.
Yeah. Because all the
That
Lincolns
was-
had air ride, but I can't remember.
That was a purchasable option. That system was a pain in the ass. If it has air ride, leave it alone, run.
Yeah, the air rides were bad. If you had air ride, most people went and changed it to springs.
So if you had like $10,000, you could probably get a one from the auction and redo it, or a good one that's already been redone.
You should not spend $10,000 for a Crown Vic.
No, no, I would smack you.
7,000 would be one that's all gone through, and that's top end.
Okay,
You should be looking around 2,500 to 5,000
yeah.
for a decent one. Because they're
Well, it's just like I'm saying, if I buy one at an auction for $2,000, I'm still gonna have to put 3 or 4 in it, right?
you don't just depends. You just don't know
Yeah.
how it's been taken care of or beat on. Like
Yeah.
That is the $4,000 question.
There's a little, I mean, on the internet I'm watching, you can see if if there's holes on the top or some of the numbers and stuff like that. You can see if they're like been cruisers or,
Or they had Lando top and the vinyl is all messed up from the heat and sunburn and all that type of stuff.
There's your email
The
drop,
cruiser-
Josh.
what's that?
I said, there's the Chop Shop email drop.
Did it just drop?
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
protective, or unless it's been like a desk jockey car.
And normally, if it's a detective car, it's an off color. It's tan or red or
Yeah.
blue,
Not white.
not
the
white
one
or
down
black.
The road, the one down the road's white.
Yeah, white or black, you're probably getting a
Looking at
cruiser.
a cruiser.
Wonder what the most popular color was on that Crown Vics,
Black or white.
black or white.
Was there a green one?
There was a
The-
green.
The one I seen.
There was
Um,
two
online
colors
was
green. There was a dark green, and then there's that
It's
funky.
like hunter green.
Yeah, it was like a metallic green.
Yeah, there was that like
Had tan
middle color.
interior and it's gross.
Like the one in Heat with Al Pacino's, that dark green with a tan interior. So I just always remember when he kicks that TV out the side door.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too impressed with that drop.
So what's the good year, you guys?
They're all
Oh,
the same.
4 and up.
Yeah.
4 and up.
Yeah. So from 99 to 2003, Ford only put 4 threads in the mod motor head. In 2004, they put 10 threads. You still have issues if no one's changed spark plugs on them where it'll pull the threads out, but 99 to 03 was the worst years.
But if somebody
That's-
did normal maintenance on it, it wasn't an issue.
What happens
Right.
if that happens? You're fucked.
You could,
There's kits now that people can change them out. They're a pain in the butt, but they can still do it.
phase one is an insert that you can do
An insert.
on the engine. Stage two is pulling the head, and it's a larger slug type insert that you put in.
Okay.
And then if that messes up, phase three is head replacement.
Yes.
What was the biggest tire and rim combination on a Crown Vic?
I have no
I-
clue. I think 16
I've
inch
seen one
tire.
with 33.
I'm talking that they
That
actually
one's
sold
did,
that from the
they
factory.
Put them monsters because they jacked it up.
I think you had optionals for type of rims and tires for it. So
They were 15s or 16s on the cruisers because the tires were cheaper.
I think that was kind of standard all the way around. They just had different models of the rims themselves.
I think it's
Yeah, if you
model
got
what you
the
drive.
Grand Marquis, I think you had 18 chromes, right?
and probably the Marauder also.
You know, the Marauder probably came with the biggest wheel set because it had a
19.
staggered wheel. It was wider in the back than the front.
Did they
Yeah.
all come with that idling hour thing, like even the regular Ford?
The idle hours, I think it was in the odometer. That's a joke question.
I know
No,
you have to press it like twice and then you'll get the idling hours. It
I
was
have
just in
no
the
clue.
police
Dude, you're
cruisers.
talking about 20-year-old technology, and I haven't been in Ford in
I was just wondering if
13 years,
like
I
the
think.
regular people had that too.
All right, guys, I'm gonna cut the live because we all go to that auction or the website drop, RC Chop Shop. Thanks, Sean, Javi, Squirrel, Dirk,
Yeah, thanks,
Queenie,
guys.
Brandon, Redneck, Jeremy Burris. Anyone else that stopped in that I missed? Tomorrow night is Duckman on.
Yep.
Cool. So tomorrow is Duckman and Sunday's Kurt. Then next Wednesday will be Dwayne again.
You betcha.
No hockey. No hockey.
No,
No hockey.
hockey.
No hockey and football.
Hockey.
Yeah.
We're
See you,
good.
everybody.